Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sarel van Grenen, aka Mr. VG, and I am on video 2 of the exam practice, looking today specifically at a bit more of a medium difficulty question. So in other words, it's not the most difficult one I've seen, but it's also not the easiest one I've seen. So kind of in the middle. Today we are going to specifically be looking at this question as a whole, question 6. Question 6.1 is on the easy side, while 6.2 is a bit more on the difficult side. So let's start by first giving you a chance. You go and hit the pause button, try this video yourself, or try this, not video yourself, but try the exercise yourself. Oh my goodness. And then you can watch the rest of the video. So hit that pause button and try it. If I look at question 6.1, question 6.1 reads, two friends, Kuda and Tabo, each want to invest 5,000 Rand for 4 years. So it's once-off payments. That's very important. Kuda invests his money into an account that pays simple interest at 8.3%. So I'm going to write out my formula. At the end of 4 years, you will receive a bonus of 4% of the accumulated amount. Tabo, on the other hand, invests in compound interest. Same 5,000, but now compound interest. Whose investment will yield a better return at the end of 4 years? So I'm going to start with Kuda. So if I look at Kuda, it's just substituting that into my simple interest formula. But now I've got to add another 4% on top of that. So I've got to add 266 Rand and 40 cents, which brings me to a total of 6,926 Rand and 40 cents. But now what about Tabo? Now Tabo, on the other hand, invested in compound interest. Usually would go compound interest, whoa! But not this time, because Tabo ends up with 6,827 Rand and 67 cents. So that little bonus is kind of the one that makes Kuda win. So Kuda wins this round. Dum, dum, dum. Let's look at the second half of this question, which makes it a moderately difficult question. The second part of this is now, 9 years ago, a bank guaranteed Mandy a home loan of 525,000. But they're talking about monthly repayments, so we know we're working with an annuity. When do we want the payout to be? Right at the beginning. So I'm going to use the present value formula. So the important things is the 525,000 Rand is going to be my p-value. The 6,000 Rand that's highlighted in purple is going to be my x-value. And the question is how many payments. So again, I'm going to have n. So I'm going to substitute in. And I'm going to isolate my exponent. Again, it kind of feels very repetitive because they love these questions, ladies and gents. They love it. I'm transposing. And lastly, I'm going to sit with that formula where I now have to use logs to solve. So I'm going to rewrite it in log form. You see that I don't round off that 0.27. So this means n is 157,42. So again, 157 full payments and then one part payment. So far, this is not difficult, or at least I hope not. If it is a bit difficult, that's okay. There's forgiveness today. But the 6.2.2 part is the part that makes this amazing question. The question asks, after making monthly repayments of 6,000 Rand for 9 years, Mandy required money to fund her daughter's university fees. She approached the bank for another loan instead. The bank advised Mandy that the extra amount repaid every month could be regarded as an investment and that she could withdraw this full amount to fund her daughter's studies. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. So in other words, they are telling her that the extra amount repaid every month, she can see that as an investment. So our first question that we have to now look at is, how much did she pay every month? If I look at how much she should have paid, how much she actually paid, that means she paid 933 Rand and 64 cents. Now they say that is an investment. So in other words, it's an annuity. And when are we looking for that? In the future. So I'm going to use the F-value formula. So I'm going to have to add interest. So I have to go towards my future value. I'm using 108 for my N. Why do I use 108? Because they say after 9 years. Remember that 9 times 12, 108. And this means, if I put this in my calculator, 162,000 Rand, 503,51. So that is how much she has extra on top of her loan, basically. How much she paid extra if you include interest. Now this 6.2.2 made it a beautiful sum for me. The rest is relatively straightforward, but this was lovely. I hope you understood. If you didn't, please try again. Maybe go to a teacher or go to your friends and ask. But whatever you do, don't get stuck at I don't understand. Always, always, always try and find out. There's one more video coming, and it's going to be an absolutely gorgeous, difficult financial mathematics question. So have a wonderful, amazing rest of your day. Keep safe, and please, please don't ever give up. It's not worth it. Have a beautiful day. This is Mr. VG signing out. Cheers.